Decode anyone in minutes. 15 psychological hacks to read people like a pro. Welcome to this video on how to read anyone instantly using psychological insights. Understanding human behavior can be a powerful tool in various aspects of life. In this video, we'll uncover hidden cues and patterns that reveal much about a person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Here are some expert tips on how to read anyone instantly using psychological insights. Tip number 1. Assess baseline behavior. Before attempting to read someone's emotions and intentions, establish a baseline for their typical behavior. Pay attention to their usual demeanor, speech patterns, and body language in different situations. This baseline will serve as a reference point for detecting deviations or inconsistencies that may signal underlying emotions or motives. Tip number 2. Pay attention to nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication often speaks volumes louder than words. Pay close attention to facial expressions, body language, and gestures to decipher underlying emotions and attitudes. For example, crossed arms may signal defensiveness or discomfort, while leaning in during a conversation can indicate interest and engagement. And also, slouching or fidgeting could indicate boredom or anxiety. Tip number 3. Analyze hand gestures. Hand gestures can convey subtle nuances of communication, reflecting emotions, emphasis, or underlying intentions. Observe the frequency, size, and direction of someone's hand movements to interpret their mood and mindset. For instance, rapid hand movements may indicate excitement or agitation, while clenched fists could signify tension or anger. Tip number 4. Analyze microexpressions. Microexpressions are fleeting facial expressions that reveal true emotions, often occurring in a fraction of a second. Learn to recognize these subtle cues, such as a brief flash of contempt or fear, to gain insight into someone's genuine feelings. For instance, a slight tightening of the lips might betray concealed anger or displeasure. Tip number 5. Observe eye movements. The eyes are said to be the windows to the soul, offering valuable clues about a person's thought processes. Pay attention to where someone looks when speaking or listening. Rapid eye movements to the left or right can indicate accessing different parts of the brain associated with creativity or memory, respectively. By understanding these patterns, you can gain insight into their cognitive processes and underlying motivations. Tip number 6. Recognize vocal inflections. Beyond words, vocal inflections can provide valuable clues about a person's emotional state and sincerity. Notice changes in tone, pitch, and pacing of speech, as these can reveal underlying emotions such as excitement, anxiety, or deceit. For example, a sudden rise in pitch may indicate enthusiasm, while a monotone delivery could signal boredom or disinterest. Tip number 7. Consider context and environment. People's behavior can be heavily influenced by their surroundings and social context. Consider the setting in which you're observing someone and how it may impact their actions and demeanor. For instance, someone may behave differently in a crowded party than in a quiet office setting. By understanding these contextual factors, you can better interpret their behavior. Tip number 8. Decode clothing and appearance. People often use clothing and grooming choices to express aspects of their personality, status, and mood. Pay attention to details such as style, color, and grooming habits to glean insights into someone's self-image and mindset. For instance, someone dressed in formal attire may project confidence and professionalism, while an unkempt appearance could suggest disorganization or emotional distress. Tip number 9. Look for incongruence. Incongruence occurs when verbal and nonverbal cues are mismatched, revealing underlying discomfort or deception. Pay attention to discrepancies between what someone says and how they behave, as these can offer valuable insights into their true feelings and intentions. For example, a forced smile paired with tense body language may indicate insincerity. Tip number 10. Practice active observation. Practice a habit of active observation in your daily interactions with others. Train yourself to notice subtle cues and patterns in people's behavior, speech, and body language, Practice mindfulness and present moment awareness to fully immerse yourself in the interaction and pick up on nuanced signals that may reveal hidden truths. Tip number 11. Use empathy to connect. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, making it a powerful tool for instant psychological reading. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and consider their perspective, experiences, and emotions. By empathizing with their situation, you can better interpret their behavior and respond with sensitivity and understanding. Tip number 12. Seek feedback and validation. Validate your interpretations of others' behavior by seeking feedback from trusted sources or comparing observations with others. Share your insights with friends, colleagues, or mentors and ask for their perspectives on the same interactions. Collaborative analysis can help refine your skills and provide valuable validation of your observations. Tip number 13. Ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions encourage people to elaborate and provide more insight into their thoughts and feelings. Instead of asking yes or no questions, prompt them to share their experiences, opinions, and concerns. Tip number 14. Be mindful of your own bias. We all have biases that can influence how we perceive others. Be mindful of your own biases and strive to approach each interaction with an open mind. Avoid jumping to conclusions or making assumptions based on stereotypes. Tip number 15. Trust your intuition. Finally, trust your gut instincts when reading others. While it's important to rely on empirical observations and psychological principles, intuition can also play a crucial role in picking up on subtle cues and patterns that may not be immediately apparent. Pay attention to any nagging feelings or hunches you may have about someone's behavior, as they could lead to valuable insights. To be able to psychologically read a person, it requires keen observation, empathy, and an understanding of human behavior. By including these tips into your interactions, you can gain valuable insights into the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of those around you, empowering yourself to navigate social situations with greater insight and understanding. Please, if you gain value from the content provided in my video, and you'd like to be part of this community, please like, subscribe, and comment to support the channel to grow. Thanks for watching.